Webster and I were the greatest of friends. We had a deep and abiding friendship, which was punctuated only, and briefly at that, by periods of bitterness on my part over the fact that even though Webster claimed to have compiled the words and the definitions, it was in fact I who wrote the dictionary.
Webster and I lived together, though those many years, though not as lovers. We gambled and pissed among the streams and the mountains and the fields. It was a peaceful and lovely existence. Nothing can return the hour of splendor in the grass and glory in the flower.
Webster and I suffered the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune and traveled in search of truth to ancient India, where we traveled again to the sacred mountain Arunachala, that we might study at the feet of the great then-living sage, Sri Ramana Maharshi. Every morning at the ashrama, we would pour our oblations of buffalo ghee, first over our own heads, and then into the sacred fire, Agnihotra. Once Webster, after anointing his own head, bent too deeply into the Agnihotra fire, and his whole hair burst aflame. Oh, God. And his hair was burnt completely off. Years later, when we would be double dating, I would turn everyone's attention to Webster's head, and I would say thusly, "What's the matter, Webber? Was your hair lost in some sort of fire?"
Nowhere is the measure of the man more a measure of the man, whether the measure is the measure of the... To this day, even 100 years after Weber's death, I still feel that I could call on him in any sort of emergency at all, and he would respond immediately.
Webber!
Webster! Webber Rooney!
Oh, God!
Webber Lipton! Webber Rooney! Webber!
No one asked you to lend an ear. Eavesdroppings. Careful what you overhear. Eavesdroppings. Eavesdroppings for you. Eavesdroppings for